Back when I could handle drinking, I would go to the country music festival for the weekend, and like after all the fucking drinking and waking up early and going to bed late, I felt like shit on Sunday and Monday.
No.
Now, like, I'm a bitch now compared to what I used to be drinking wise, and I don't think I could do that. Like, I would have to do
going there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just my existence. I wake up and feel like shit now because I'm getting old. But I think I would do the old at the country music festival. Take the one day, like that Saturday. So like go hard Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to we're talking like Woodstock, right, in Minnesota, out in beautiful Winstead, God's country. You go there Thursday night.
Praise the Lord.
You drink pretty heavily. Then you'd wake up Friday morning, make your screwdriver, your bloody, get a nice jag going, get super fucked up Friday. But then I think Saturday, now knowing what I know, would be the day where I would go pretty easy. And that's what we did last time we went. Saturday, we kind of like slow rolled it.
We were such bitches.
And then, because then by like Sunday, the key to the light drinking Saturday is it helps you get through your hangover. Because, like, you're kind of slightly hungover Saturday, so you just light drink. But then by Sunday, like, you're doing okay, and then Monday rolls around, and you feel pretty decent. When you get blackout drunk Saturday, and you wake up Sunday still hammered, and you don't come down off that drunk till Sunday about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, you're in for a tough Monday.
A real tough Monday.
You want to hear how I fucking took my first country music festival?
Yeah.
Right?
Right in the kisser.
Yeah.
Thursday
That's what I was gonna say.
was fucking hard, right? We get into town, Wisconsin, pick up 2 15-packs of Reds.
Nice.
At the gas station, still ice cold. Get there, start popping them, put the tent up. I'm 3 deep before the tent's up.
You gotta be.
Oh, yeah.
It's day one, dude.
Oh, yeah. We get to the festival. Raise your mug is the hashtag for the event.
Oh, Jesus.
They have these mugs. So we're like, all right, we have fucking scout these mugs out, and it sounded like mixed drinks were the way to go with them.
For sure.
We get the mugs, bring them to the fucking giant event tent, beer and cocktails. They're not fucking making drinks in the mugs. They're making you buy 2 and pour them into the mug. So it's like, oh, fuck. I mean, it was only $6 for a cocktail or a beer.
They sold cocktails there?
Yep.
So you could get like a Morgan Coke?
Yep. Premiums
Wow.
were $8. So vodka Red Bull was $8.
That's not bad.
It's not a bad
Vodka
deal.
lemonade was
How
$6.
big were they?
I mean, it was the little guy, right?
But still.
It was in the ballpark. So I'm like, all right, that ain't bad. I'll buy 2 and put it in the mug, whatever. I get the first mug down. In between shows, we're looking around for food. There's a Tito's stand. Not the big event fucking drink stand. Tito's vodka. Go up there. I'm like, all right, vodka Red Bull. Dude just takes my mug.
Fills it up.
Fills her up for $8. I was like, okay. Tito's stand the rest of the weekend. And I was excited to find that out. So the first night, I might have had about 100 drink tickets. I was buying for Kaylee and myself. We got through all 100.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
I mean,
with 2 people, it's not that difficult.
yeah, that's so.
It's
I
a bucket
had
ticket,
6,
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I had 6 myself easily, and
That's 48 tickets.
the mugs are probably 20, 24, 30 ounces. So there was a lot of vodka consumed. The drunk was good. I did not party after the event at all. Took the fucking shuttle home and crashed.
Where'd you get? You didn't camp there?
Yeah, it was camped. Yep.
Okay, you took the shuttle back to the campsite. Gotcha.
That's the smart move, though, dude.
Yeah, I learned that because they had like a DJ down there at the campsite, and they were going until like 2 or 3 in the morning. But it's like, fuck that. We only have 6-7 hours of this like 50-degree weather, and then the sun is waking. Like I couldn't sleep past 8 o'clock.
Gets hot.
I woke up at 6:30, went and showered, came back, tried to sleep more. Not happening. Too hot in the tent. So I was up, ready to roll Friday, and the neighbors next to us were pretty dope. So we're playing beer darts. They're playing beer darts. Hey, let's make a big one. Okay, big circle. Beer darts are going, but it's Rodney Atkins, Chris Jansen, Chris Young. Like at the end, there was someone else I can't remember, but that was who I wanted to see. Rodney Atkins.
Yeah,
I could care less about the rest of them, but Rodney Atkins, I was going to be enjoying his show.
Cleaning this gun. Take a back road.
Farmer's Daughter.
What's the?
He's mine.
He's mine's good. What's the one about the son? Doing the things that he does.
Oh, son, I've been watching you.
Watching you.
That ain't that cool.
Rodney
He's got
Atkins is
classics, and he was my poll from the very beginning. So, sections were like standing room only on the outside, but then there was general admission sections that were for chairs only.
Mm-hmm.
So we got chairs up like at noon, came back to the campsite, drank, and played beer darts. Then went back to our chairs and sat.
Yeah.
So I watched those 3 shows sitting. Was amazing. Totally the move. The night before we were standing the whole time, and it was like good Hardy and Old Dominion and fucking dancing around, jumping around, but it was fucking packed.
Old Dominion's good shit, dude.
They've wrote a lot of songs too.
They're
fucking good.
Yeah. So Hardy was fucking awesome. Old Dominion, that was a really good night.
They put on a good show. Because
Old
when we
Dominion?
saw them, it was like right before they were getting big, and it was just like 5 guys in a line just singing into the mic.
They did a lot of that, but they were strumming a little bit too.
Okay.
Hardy was bouncing around. He was having a good time. Chris Jansen was the fucking best.
Is he going to be at Winstock this year?
Dude
Jansen?
was lit. He was fucking partying. He had this harmonica going. He threw the keyboard out, started slapping on that a little bit, did a bunch of covers, drummed. He's a fucking
He's an artist.
performer.
He's very good.
Awesome show. So
He sang Fix a Drink, didn't he?
yes. Oh yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buy Me a Boat.
Yep. Oh yeah. And then Old Dominion had one. I was on a boat that day.
That's their new one.
Yeah.
It's a fucking good song.
That was good.
I love that song.
I haven't heard that one yet.
It's a good.
That's a pretty good
I'm just
one.
gonna say it. It's gonna make the wife cringe, but she won't listen. It's a fucking banger.
It's a banger. They were full of bangers.
Would the kids say that it slaps?
It fucking slaps hard.
Slaps the banger tunes.
Fuck yeah.
Chris Young was like down. I mean, he just was. His voice was just bad.
He's
Like,
got a lot of
way-
good older stuff.
And he's
His
got a
newer
ton
stuff
of
just
hits.
doesn't hit for me.
Ton of #1 hits, but he was just bad performer. After Chris Jansen, I'm like, it's like they turned it down 4 notches for this motherfucker. It was just bad. So, kind of a sour taste. But the whole weekend, I'm fucking
9 out of 10.
propping Budhole, propping beer darts. Saturday morning, we're playing beer darts. I went out, I got another case of beer that Saturday morning because they had like 5 to 10 left. That's not enough for beer darts. We played beer darts from about noon until 4, and I ripped through, I think, 20 to 25 cans.
Oh.
I was shit-faced. And I was like, oh, you guys go ahead. I'm getting a nap. Just passed out. Woke up at like 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh, shit. I go see like John Party get on stage. I just saw the headliner. And I was totally cool with that. I didn't care after
Who was
Rodney
before
Atkins. Blackhawk, Shenandoah.
So it'd have been like one person decent right before John Party.
Yeah, what was this? What was this? Country Jam?
Country Jam USA.
So from my experience in the past, I've gone to a few country music festivals.
Yep.
Camped out. You get that stage right before Blackout. And then you go up to the concert. Then, instead of spending, because at Winstock it's like $22 now for a pitcher of beer or a pitcher of Palm Breeze or whatever you want to get. So you buy one, but you're almost there. You're like just about to forget what happens for the rest of the night. And you buy one thing, and it keels you over for the rest of it. Instead of going up there, not, buzzed, but not really that drunk, and then you're spending $60 or $70 a night. I mean, our buddy Patches would go up there, and he'd bring $100 a night, and he'd buy like 4 pitchers of beer, then he'd have to go to the ATM and get more to buy another pitcher of beer.
Corn dog, pork chop.
Yep.
It was Sawyer Brown, Tracy Lawrence, and John Party.
Tracy Lawrence would be pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not as good as That's not as good as Rodney Atkins, Chris Jansen, and Chris Young.
No,
though.
it's
That
not.
was the night.
Yeah, that was. It's weird when they have the
Who was
better
before
lineup.
Hardy?
And John Michael Montgomery was on there too.
Hardy?
Yeah, Thursday night it was Hardy, Old Dominion, but I can't remember who was.
Hardy, Old Dominion, Phil Vassar, Craig Morgan.
Yeah.
Those are both good. Phil Vassar's got some decent ones.
Yep.
It's a little bit older tune.
Yeah.
Neil McCoy, was he there?
Nope.
Oh, man, he's like at every local country music festival.
Yeah, this is Wisconsin, so.
Well, I know, but I don't think Neil McCoy's
Midwest,
Minnesotan.
you saying?
Whatever. Everyone. He's at Woodstock almost every year. Every other.
It was cool. I saw some guys that. I mean, I haven't
Blackhawk
seen
is
any
local.
of them.
They are?
Yep.
It was awesome though. Got really drunk. Yeah, fucking.
The worst
So are you
part...
going to go to Windstock then with Brandon?
When's that?
August 20th?
That's why you're not going to the fucking. Never mind.
No, I'm probably not going, and we had to submit and let them know here, like, today or something. The issue is, the tickets aren't that cheap.
For that, just the flight out and back?
It'd be like $350 to fly there and back, and it's at like an 8-hour flight. I've been looking at flights like every couple days for the last few weeks, and it's still like you'd have to leave Friday morning. You'd have like a 6-hour layover somewhere, and then you'd get down there. There's no nonstop flights to get down there.
Why?
I don't know. And to fly into the closest one, you could fly into like McAllen, which is a little ways out. It's like a half hour, but you're only saving like $20.
And then you got to rope one of them in to come in to pick you up.
Or you get an Uber and you're spending that money anyways to get down there, so you're not saving jack shit.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you'd have to take off Friday and then probably Monday to come back, because it's like you fly down there Friday, you don't get down there till 8 o'clock in the evening. Then you have Friday night, Saturday, and then your flight leaves on Sunday, and you're probably leaving no later than noon to come back, and an 8-hour flight back. It's just like, is it worth it for a day and a half? Just makes it really tough. It's like
Good point.
4 days or something. It's a different story, but a lot of money, a lot of travel. I mean, it's almost more time traveling than hanging out.
Yeah. 16 hours.
Could imagine flying in from Canada.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a longer flight.
It's probably straight shot.
They
What's
probably
even
have
gonna
direct
be
flight.
like-
They probably have direct flight 12 hours.
Whatever. We can talk about this off cast.
What?
Just like who's going to be there and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, there's going to be a good group of them. I think there's like 12 guys and girls that are going or something like that. So, I mean, it would be a fun group. Be fun to go down and meet everybody, but logistically, it's just...
When they want something in Pennsylvania, we just road trip, maybe take a 4-hour flight.
Well, fuck, why don't we just meet in Vegas? Like, why pick Texas? Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to, like... I mean, I don't
A fun spot.
I'll stay at a La Quinta Inn.
Dude, the Power Trip morning show is doing their Vegas trip in like a couple weeks. We could have just gone then. That would have been sick as fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Would you,
Yes.
on a list of 1 to 10, how bad do you want to go on the Power Trip Vegas trip?
Like this upcoming one?
Just
or
one in your
one?
lifetime.
One in general. 7.
I'm like an 8.5.
Yeah, I totally want to go.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun as fuck.
8.5 to 9. I'm up there.
It'd be fun to go down. I don't necessarily know if I need to go to their show while they're down there. But
Their shows
You
at
don't
like
have to.
the show's at like 3 in the morning.
yeah, well, I know, but then
You could be fucking laying over from the night before,
at
dude.
3 in the morning, we're gonna be awake.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
They
know
pump
that.
oxygen into the casinos to keep you awake because they care about you.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, the fuck, you want to go sit, you want to be hammered drunk and go sit at a radio show for 3.5 hours?
Oh, I would not be allowed to come back. The amount of cuss words that come out of my mouth if I was that drunk at 3 a.m. There's no way.
I'm kind of over the drunk phase, man. Getting fucking super shit faced just ain't fun.
Dude, I think I was talking to Brandon about this, but I've totally transitioned in my life to the point where I'd rather get that like day buzz going.
Yeah.
And then you taper that off by like 7 o'clock, and then you just chill and then go to bed at a decent time.
Try having kids.
The day buzz is the way to go, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, even if you have somebody watching your kids that night, which you should, if you're going to be getting day buzzed and you don't have somebody to watch your kids, the butthole does not endorse that.
Depends how buzzed you are, but yeah.
But, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a line. There's a fine line.
Yeah, it's like 0.08 to operate a vehicle. It's probably like a 0.15 to 0.20.
Here's the deal.
Watch your kids.
If I don't have, like, pages around, to make sure, like, if something happened, I'm not going to watch the kids and drink at night if she's out, because I don't want to be I mean, if something happens and I can't drive them, you know how shitty of a feeling that would be? Like, it'd be fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't take care of them because it was more important to have 6 beers at night while I'm playing video games. Like, no. But if she's home, well, then I might get a little day buzz going on.
How do those
as long as I have
beers taste?
how much? Yeah, well, then it's 8 beers instead of 6. But still, the next day you still have to go get them. You still have to, you still got to take care of them. And if you're hungover,
you gotta like be a parent.
Yeah, you still got to have responsibilities. So, like, if it's a Saturday and you're going to pick them up on Sunday from Grandma and Grandpa's, and it sucks to be hungover with 2 little kids. So, day buzz is the way to go.
I just don't like being hungover. So
we should do a challenge at some point where, like, we see
Star will win.
Star won't do the challenge. I'm saying we should do a challenge where we see, like, who can go without drinking the longest.
I would win.
No, Star won't win.
That's what I know.
I could never drink again in my life.
And not even care.
Not care one bit. It's fun, but like, it's kind of like golf. Like, the goal is to get really good so you play the least amount of golf possible. You know? The goal is to get, like, so drunk you don't remember anything.
No.
Or what?
No.
When you're like 21, 18 to 21, 16
What's
to 21.
The point in drink? Like, what is the point in drinking?
The point in drinking is
shitty,
to add a little liquid encouragement on top
sloggy.
of your moment so that you can just kick it with a little extra oomph. Because, like, when
I
you
just
get the
bring
good
that
drunk,
fucking oomph. I don't need it.
like when you get the good drunk, it's like you're more loose and relaxed and you're just saying dumb shit. Like, I don't know. It's supposed to just enhance your already good time.
That's fair. And I do get more loose and bring a little bit more, but I don't think I need more.
Sometimes you don't. Dynasty draft, you didn't need any more. I'll tell you that.
I don't know.
You
like,
brought it. You brought 11 on that.
honestly,
11.
like the problem with our age group is we kind of grew up in that whole like fucking binge drink to get fucked up, like world.
After 21,
I did
I was
Bible
there.
study.
No,
What
like
the fuck? You gotta take it again. I
like
think.
let me put
Yeah.
it this way: when
I
we
skipped a few
turned
courses.
21, did any of you have a person in your life that was teaching you how to quote unquote drink responsibly, or did you have people in your life that were trying to get as fucking hammered drunk as they could possibly get in a 4-hour window of drinking?
I mean, it always said it on the back of the bottle. Please drink responsibly.
You didn't read that.
Mr. Morgan.
I
is
told
the
you
one
I
that's
can't
top rated.
read.
Mr. Morgan.
I was on a Morgan kick for a long time, and I'll tell you what, my influences were a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's
They were a lot of fun, but I didn't have the, like, yeah, it was drink as much as you can in a 4-hour span. Let's just put it that way.
You want to know my story? I go with my family, and I'm the young buck. Let's fucking party. I go to a fucking Country Jam USA with a bunch of 21, 22.
Can I ask, who
23-year-olds.
did you go with?
It was me, Kaylee's brother, his girlfriend, and then his other friend.
So how old is her brother?
24.
And how old is his other friend? 24-ish?
23, 22.
So you were the old dog.
I was the old dog. So, like, I was kind of the one that was drinking responsibly. But I was still chugging beers.
As
and
you
fucking
crushed 20 fucking beers
20,
in 4 hours.
20 to 25
Playing
beers.
beer darts.
Yeah.
passed the fuck out. Didn't even make it to the show.
What does irresponsible look like?
So, and I was the fucking lightweight, kind of, you know?
But you've never been a big drinker. You've
Not
always
really.
been more of the lightweight when it comes to drinking.
Dude,
Yeah.
21 to 23, 4, that's your golden years.
That's when you should be slamming.
Actually, I know we're on mic, but 19 to 23, 24, that's your golden years of drinking. After that,
Hey, can you pause it quick?
It's Wisconsin. We're paused.
16 to 23, 24 is your golden
I didn't
prime.
drink till I was 18.
Now, we don't endorse drinking underage.
but we're just saying if you want to make peak drinking years,
They
16
can't give
to
us
24.
tickets anymore. When did you drink first? Well, okay, wait. Actually, like, drink.
Like, first time I ever got drunk, I think was the night
Drink
that we
with
got...
the intention to get drunk.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Dude, I don't think even in high school
8,
I drank
9?
with the intention to get drunk.
Same.
What?
Because
Because I had, like, a big gulp of some fucking...
Because there was the one night
Shit.
when I think I first ever got drunk. We had with D-Tom, the Budweisers.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that was my first night that I ever felt like buzzed, right?
Yeah.
But then there was the nights of drinking, and they're not going to listen to this, so it's okay to say, Mom and Dad's UV blue and filling it with water.
And then you'd go and you'd get more of it, so by the end you're just drinking
Well,
water.
no, you
Water.
drink the UV blue as low as possible to not lose the blue color, and you fill it with water to where it was. That's the catch. So Mom Sorry, Dad. But but I never like drank that to get drunk. That was just like I'm playing Call of Duty. We'll have a couple, right? We did that plenty of times with me and my friends.
Yeah, definitely not me.
But that was never like
That's not
intent
what
to
I
get
did.
drunk. I think the first time I ever got drunk was either senior year or after senior year. And from that moment forward, it just opened up a light in my eyes. And I said,
I'm going to follow that.
The Lord put me on a path.
That thing you do where you drink a bunch of this and the world goes black is pretty fun.
There was a stretch. There's definitely a stretch.
How many times have you blacked out?
Oh, fuck. I can't even count.
Can't even count. Brandon?
What constitutes as black?
Black out.
Is there like a decent moment of the night you don't remember at all?
I've actually been pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I can drink in excess and still remember a decent amount of what happened. There may be a few conversations, a few hand tugs here and there, but
What's your number? Less than 10?
yeah. I'd say less than 10 that I like blacked out from like long periods of time.
Yeah.
But I've
Mine's
always
like maybe once or twice I've blacked out.
Yeah, I don't think it's more than 5 for me.
I'm just trying to think of his first time he blacked out.
No, first time I ever blacked out was in college, freshman year.
Oh man, which party?
Which one did I not?
Yeah, that's true. Which parties? Which ones didn't you is a better question.
Oh, I never blacked out with you in college. The night that we went hop into those different houses. That night.
wasn't a blackout?
No, I didn't black out that night.
I don't remember it
went
now.
out like twice, I think.
I never blacked
Yeah,
out.
you were
Actually,
3 times?
You didn't go out much.
I never blacked out living in the high rises. I never blacked out when I had to get back to the high rises. So the first time I blacked out in college was at the house.
Oh yeah.
And I think freshman year I blacked out at that house probably
Every
5
time?
times.
Yeah.
But then the year after
So
that,
fun though.
The sniff snooze.
Yeah, sniff snuff, dude. That was so dumb, but it just got you on a different level.
and then after I could go to the bars, I blacked out a few times at the local watering hole here in Watertown, Minnesota, Riverside. Shout out to Riverside.
Did you hear what happened there?
No.
Maybe we shouldn't shout it out. It wasn't their fault. So I guess there's a kind of a weird guy that came down there.
Like recently?
Yeah, like within the last week, 2 weeks.
Fuck.
Went down there. I think he was from like Howard Lake or something, so nearby, but people didn't really know him. I think he'd moved to town. He was trying to talk to different tables, and like nobody wanted to talk to him. They didn't know who he was. A little bit odd, a little off. The last table he talked to before he went into the bathroom for like 35 minutes, he's like, you know what, fuck this place. I should just shoot the place up. Went into the bathroom for like a half hour. They called the cops. The cops finally came, got him out there. He had multiple guns in his car, like ARs or something. I don't really know exactly what guns they were, but he had like multiple guns in his car talking about that.
So that motherfucker's fucked.
It should be.
Or are they registered to him, or do you not know the whole story?
I don't know the whole story. Heard it through the grapevine.
Jesus.
But I haven't heard anything I haven't seen anything online about it. Nothing through
Okay, I have a
the
question.
socials.
Is Star Lamar a big gun activist?
He's a little weird.
I could see him saying Howard Lake, but he meant Mound.
Did he mention anything about his hairline? No.
Yeah,
Star
right.
wouldn't do
Was
that.
he saying some
Of
girl?
the four of us,
Sup, girl?
I think of the four of us, Star is probably the best drunk because he just gets super drunk and he just stays super. And now he also drinks every fucking day, but it's just a steady drunk. I can get really hammered. Brandon's seen it. Brandon gets really squirrely when he gets
Are
really
you
drunk.
saying who's the worst drunk?
Just like the worst to deal with when they're hammered. I think I might be.
It's one of you two.
It's definitely one of us.
But you, like,
I don't get
you
there.
don't put the burden on others, but you kind of just disappear. That's a little worrisome, too.
Whatever.
yeah, like just disappear, go pass out in the yard somewhere where nobody knows
Yeah.
if you're all right.
He's just enjoying the fucking nature.
Yeah, but if there's a pool or a pond, or,
It's a little worrisome.
it's a little worrisome.
Brandon's pretty good about just, like, ducking away
I lose people.
Yeah.
When I start drinking too much, like I'll go there with you guys. We'll go to the bar, and if I get super drunk, I won't see it till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brandon's German side comes out.
Oh fuck yeah!
His feisty side comes out.
I had a stretch where I was far more aggressive than I needed.
Have a stretch.
I'm not in that anymore. Fucking Matt just would piss me off.
That's the thing. Like, my brother came up with the term brownout.
Yeah, it's when you shit your pants. That's been a term for a long time, by the way.
No, it's just like that. You're basically blackout, but you still kind of remember.
Yeah,
Dude, I told you that. I taught you that.
Yeah, brownout's been a thing.
We've been talking about that
since high school, man.
Well, I heard it from my brother first, and I've seen your eyes like browned out a lot.
Oh, I mean, there's times where the light's been on, but
and that's where
home.
I'd say I'm more. I'll get to a brownout phase, not a blackout.
Do you never have those nights though, where you get drunk with your friends and then you wake up the next morning and you're talking about the night and somebody says something and you're like, "Whoa, like that happened?"
Yeah, like twice. Ever.
Oh, I've had that way more than twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when we were 21 to like 23, 24, when did you get married? How old were you?
24.
Yeah, so 21 to 24. There was many a nights when we would get fucked up, stay at his house, wake up the next morning, and it took all of us to piece the night together.
It was like a scavenger hunt.
And that was my favorite part about getting drunk.
Is the next day when you're all a little hungover
and
want to grab some
suddenly you're
breakfast
still drunk.
Do you remember that time
Absolutely.
that Matt chugged, 3 shots in 10 seconds? What? No, I don't remember. Yeah, those are.
I have had the intention to leave your house and had to sleep more because I was still too drunk to drive.
What's your highest bar tab you've ever had out drinking?
Like $150.
Nowhere even near that.
Dude, one night Matt and I, it was the weekend of his 21st birthday. I think it was the night after his 21st birthday. We fucking go to Riverside. We sit down at the bar. We got there early, too early. 7 o'clock, I think, 8 o'clock. That's too early. You don't need to get there till like 10:30. We sit down at the bar and we start looking up different types of shots on our phones, showing them to the bartenders, having them make them, taking them.
This had to have been after Matt's 21st because my birthday is like 2 weeks before his.
That's what I said, after Matt's, not after yours.
Oh.
You're just pointing at him.
Gotcha.
Sorry, no, it was after Matt's.
Okay,
first.
gotcha.
And I think my bar tab for the night was $270 before tip, and his was like more than that. And I wish I still had the receipt. I think I had like 22 shots on my tab.
Shots will do it. And that's like mine was like with a
But the
round of
weirdest
shots.
thing about like blacking out, browning out,
22.
I kind of browned out that night, but I remember the night. I remember getting back to my folks' place because I was living there at the time, and Matt was puking in the bushes for like 2 hours. And I was sitting there next to him, talking him through it, just geeking out to him puking. Cause
He is the weirdest puker.
there's nothing funnier in the entire world than another person puking when you're not.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. So,
It depends on who it is.
but like you're talking,
Yeah.
if you're about
Wife.
22,
Yeah.
we probably
That's so
had,
funny now, huh? But
we
Yeah,
probably had
not a
like
good time.
30 shots each in 7 hours.
that's fine.
Like that's not healthy.
But some of those shots, I mean, are
No.
like water moccasins and
Yeah.
I mean, you can take a lot of water moccasins. Chuck Norris's are pretty easy to take.
But then there's also my brother Nick one night had not a fight, but like a verbal disagreement with somebody, and he told him he could do 10 water moccasins in a row.
your brother said that?
Yeah, and the guy didn't believe him. So the catch was if
Who
Nick
was the
couldn't,
guy?
if I don't remember, the catch was if Nick couldn't do it,
Nick doesn't
Nick
either.
would pay for him. If Nick could, the guy had to pay for them. So Nick did all 10 water moccasins in a row, and then he had the bartender pour him an 11th. He took the 11th. The guy paid for all of them, and about 2 hours later, Nick was a completely different person. Like
Surprise!
he couldn't walk. Like
surprise.
he could not. He looked like a paraplegic, and God bless them. But like he couldn't walk.
Oh my god!
The only way he could stand up straight is if he was like leaning on
But
somebody.
that dude didn't stop drinking for those 2 hours. Right?
Oh, he didn't drink another drink for those 2 hours. After those water moccasins, he claims he did not finish another drink for like 2 hours.
Finished, but he still got a few, right?
He had one in his hand, but he's not sipping that fucker.
It's a social obligation.
He's just trying to survive.
11 water moccasins in a row is aggressive.
So long story
11
short,
shots of vodka straight. It's probably like a shot of vodka and then a bunch of...
No, dude, water moccasins, no. You don't know what they are, do you?
No, they're delicious.
Yeah, they're good. I don't know what's in them.
It's Crown Royal, pineapple juice, and...
It's Crown?
Crown...
There's Crown in a water moccasin?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
And then there's like a liqueur. Fuck, what is it?
So it's still a full shot of something.
It's pretty much all booze except for the little bit of pineapple.
That's so much.
I don't remember what the liqueur is.
Scott had a stretch of passing out in chairs.
Oh, yeah.
I was scrolling through my phone, looking through photos the other day, and I shit you not, I found multiple of just Scott laying in a chair.
Yeah, there's some pictures of me, videos.
I've got some brutal ones, too. Yeah. Matt got this, one of the country music festivals. Oh. Country music festival, and I found a Luke Bryan cutout. My eyes, man.
Oh, dude. That night doesn't really count.
That's true. Because I don't remember
You had a rough night there, too, right?
We all did.
I probably should not. I had no reason to make it back to our buddy's house. I should have gone to jail. Not like for...
He pissed his pants twice.
Yeah. Yeah, like... I should have gone to jail.
This motherfucker, the last party we ever threw at the house, the cops show up. He passed out on the leather couch and pissed himself in front of the cops while he was just sleeping, sitting there. The cop's like, I think that's getting wet. Like, yep, you're right.
Yeah, like if that was
that was a brutal night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so much fun. So much fun, but
yeah.
The only time we ever got busted. Well, I mean, I got a minor.
This motherfucker's gearing up to jump out the upstairs window of his bedroom.
Yeah, we got a runner on the second floor.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yep.
And I heard the walkie-talkie, and I was like, let's close that window.
Just smoking a cigarette. Leave me alone. Your feet are out here. I'm smoking my toes.
Oh, sorry, smoking my pipe.
Roommate comes upstairs, and he looks in there. Cop's like, is anybody in there? He's like, I'll check. Looks in and wave at him. Nope, nobody's in here. Goes back downstairs. I was the only one who didn't get in trouble.
The MVP.
Yep. That's what you do.
Yeah. So, I guess that's drinking stories.
Oh, man. Those aren't even the half of them, too.
No.
That's a good start, though.
That's pretty good shit.
All right.
Do you want to hit the intro? Let's kick this episode off.
We haven't started?
Yeah, we have. That's it right there. All right.
Well,
I got nothing else to
Go
add.
diddle yourself.
You're welcome, Brooke.
Bye.
Not to that, but to other stuff.